Hello, my name is Kaila Schmidt, and I'm a consultant for the Missouri Department of Conservation. I help lead the Aquatic Invasive Species Containment Program for the greater Kansas City area. In this presentation, you will learn about what is an aquatic invasive species, how do zebra mussels spread, what nearby lakes and rivers are infested, why you should care and take action, and information around best practices and resources for you and your community. An invasive species is non-native that when it's introduced, it can cause or is likely to cause economic and environmental harm. Invasive species can be both plants and animals. In this particular presentation, we will talk specifically about aquatic invasive plants and animals that are nearby in our waterways today. Examples of aquatic invasive plants include hydrilla, parrot feather, elodea, and yellow floating heart. If these plants are growing near your lake or floating on the water, please contact the Missouri Department of Conservation for technical advice. They will help you with eradication procedures. A zebra mussel is an invasive species that lives in fresh water like lakes. It uniquely has byssal threads, which allow it to attach itself to any submerged hard surface. They spread really easy via all types of commercial and recreational watercraft, amphibious airplanes, scuba equipment, transport containers, fishing gear, boat lifts, and boat docks. Because they have very limited number of natural predators and high reproductive rates, they can populate and take over a body of water in 2 to 3 years. In the first 5 weeks of their life cycle, they're called villagers, and at that time they are not visible to the naked eye. That's when they can easily be transported in any absorbent materials that retain water. When they do take over, they will negatively impact the entire ecosystem, disrupting food webs and all types of recreational activities such as commercial fishing and boating. The spread of zebra mussels was officially documented in 1988 in Lake St. Clair. However, in 2016, zebra mussels have spread dramatically throughout the United States. In nearby waterways in Kansas, you will note that these reservoirs and lakes and all rivers that flow from these impoundments are negatively impacted with zebra mussels. Missouri also has lakes and rivers that are infested with zebra mussels. Please use extreme caution ensuring that you clean, drain, and dry all watercraft thoroughly if going between any of these bodies of water. The reason you should take action is because zebra mussels are quickly infesting nearby Kansas and Missouri waterways at an alarming rate. Remember, they spread really easy, attaching themselves to anything that's submerged, and when they're in their early life cycles, they're not visible to the naked eye. Once a lake is infested, you can never go back. Prevention is the #1 and best way to stop them. Conserving a lake is everyone's responsibility. It helps you protect the investments you've made in watercraft as well as property values. Please help safeguard the lifestyle that you enjoy for future generations. What can you personally do? Report any sightings. There's the Aquatic Nuisance Species Hotline. There's the Missouri Department of Conservation. Both are great resources. Remember, never release plants, pet fish, or animals into any body of water, and always dump your bait in the trash. Avoid growing or buying plants that you know to be invasive. Spread the message of prevention, not the mussel, and implement best practices, such as inspecting and cleaning all watercraft with the clean, drain, and dry procedures. Please consult the 100th Meridian website for information about how to inspect watercraft and what times and dates you should quarantine watercraft after being cleaned so that they can dry thoroughly before being placed in any other body of water. Best practices for providers include things like asking them to designate a trailer for hauling boats in and out of the lake. Partner with your local maintenance and repair shops. Make sure that they're using fresh water for any type of motor testing. And last but not least, encourage everyone, if you are doing the clean, drain, and dry procedures, to watch this important watercraft cleaning video. Best practices when fishing include ideas such as partnering with local bait shops to make sure water is free of zebra mussel larvae and or that the bait you're buying is free of aquatic invasive species, regulating fish stocking of the lake, also designating your fishing gear or limiting fishing tournaments to be in non-infested waterways. More best practices include ideas such as locking access to gates and boat ramps, designating life jackets and water toys that are absorbent, not allowing outside watercraft for sailing regattas, making sure that no one is buying or purchasing and installing outside dock and boat lifts, monitoring limiting social event and activities where outside equipment could be introduced, installing substrate monitoring systems, and making sure that your community continues to be educated and using annual fees and sticker times as ways to continue to remind them of the importance of protecting the lake. Many online resources exist, from the Pacific States Marine Fisheries Commission, a 45-minute video, the Missouri Department of Conservation website, Midwest Invasive Plant Network, the 100th Meridian website for draining, drying, and quarantine times, and this watercraft cleaning video. The lake and your community wins when you take proactive measures to prevent the spread of aquatic invasive species. You protect entire ecosystems, fishing, boating, swimming, the shoreline, the lifestyle that you enjoy, and the natural resource for future generations. Thank you for your time.